Alright, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a whole bunch of good crypto news stuff for you today. And the first thing that I want to talk about is this wild article that's been going around in multiple articles. There was a little bit of drama on Twitter around Tron, and, well, quite frankly, when isn't there? But about the $20 million and Tesla giveaway, apparently somebody was selected to be the winner, and then he decided against it. So the guy who was picked in the draw in the deleted video, as Justin Sun made a live stream video of him selecting a random Twitter winner, was deleted. And that guy made a poll asking if he is getting scammed from Justin Sun and the Tron Foundation. Now, there's a ton of articles about Tron scamming this guy, and I'd like to clear that up. And it's weird that I'm defending Tron for once. Kind of makes me feel... I'm probably going to wash my hands after this video, but... bear with me for a second here. It says, do you think Justin's son is trying to scam me? I was officially the winner since he mentioned there was no problem with the video, and then they just made another draw and they forgot me. Thank you to his Twitter followers. And then response, Justin's son said, I sincerely apologize for the confusion and inconvenience regarding the sweepstake. I'd like the opportunity to clarify the situation. The team has come to the conclusion that non-live stream methods to determine the winner may cause ambiguity and controversy. And that's a weird statement because he did a live stream method to determine the winner and not a non-live stream method to determine the winner, so it really doesn't make sense. So many users commented that Tron should just give the guy the Tesla because it's not his fault for the mess that they have done with the draw process. Some even commented that they should give away 2 Teslas. However, what Sun offered was a ticket to the Tron Summit in 2020, including a fully paid round-trip ticket to the event location to that person. So he offered him a Tron Summit ticket in 2020. So basically an entire year from now, he'll get a Tron Summit. So he wasn't going to get the Tesla. And then at the bottom here, and I think this should be corrected on every news page, we were contacted by Tron representatives claiming that they will award 2 Teslas, and it seems that they made an announcement on Medium about that. So moving on to another article that sort of clarifies that. Tron court controversy with Tesla giveaway debacle. So it goes on to say the tweets of how they were outraged about how they weren't going to win, and this tweet was poorly received with more scathing criticism online, talking about how he was going to give them a Tron Summit giveaway. So it's to bring awareness to the blockchain community, keep fostering transparency, reliability, and openness in our values. I decided to offer 2 Teslas. Congratulations to Uzgarath, the Twitter winner, that was originally the first winner, and then it was sort of deleted, and he wasn't the winner for a little while, but then they decided, okay, we're just going to give him one, and then we're going to give one to this person that was the next winner when they tried to do it again. So to explain what happened, Sun released a blog post where he said, on Twitter, the team used a tweet randomizer tool because Twitter does not have an official drawing mechanism. The team was unfamiliar with the tool and performed a number of test draws to understand how it worked, which has led to some misunderstandings about how we did, what we did. We're also unaware that there would be concern about the video not being live streamed and that it would create ambiguity and controversy. To address these concerns, I decided to create a live stream draw to show we are open about everything we do. The person picked in that draw has already been contacted, will receive a Tesla, and I've decided to give a Tesla to Uzgarath. So they're going to give away 2 Teslas now, apparently, to 2 different Twitter winners. So at the very least, well, so far nobody has received a Tesla. I'm sure it's going to take a little while, but so far it seems like Justin Sun has actually cleared up this misunderstanding and picking a sort of false winner and then announcing that in a live stream. And this guy, of course, got pretty psyched. I guess I'd be pretty psyched to win a new car as well. And then it was deleted, and he thought he wasn't, and he made a post like bashing it, and Justin Sun came onto that post and said, whoa, 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 we're going to give you a Tesla, and we're going to give somebody else a Tesla as well. So at the very least, they fixed the mistake. So I would just like to let everybody know that, because I'm sure if you go onto any kind of news or website for crypto or Reddit, in fact, I think the cryptocurrency Reddit, which is like the 2nd biggest Reddit aside from Bitcoin, if I'm not mistaken, in terms of crypto, like pretty much the first 2 or 3 articles on there, the top voted are bashing Tron for not giving out the Teslas to the correct winner, which Tron deserves a good bashing or two from time to time, but it's essentially fake news at this point. So moving on, Mark Karpelès will appeal Mt. Gox's conviction. So everybody's probably familiar with Mt. Gox. In fact, in the link, there's going to be a link in the description of this video below. Do the whole below thing. Of a really good documentary about Mt. Gox, and it's a 2-hour full-length documentary, and I watched it. I talked about this documentary a few months back or something like that, and I told everybody to watch it, but I didn't link it. So I'm going to link it this time, and if you guys somehow get 2 hours worth of time and you want to watch something interesting, you want to understand the full Mt. Gox problem, watch that video. It's absolutely great. It's a great documentary. But and it will catch you up to this article. So even though the timeline doesn't really match up well, Karpelès is also a victim of the Mt. Gox hack. So according to the Associated Press, Karpelès' lawyer Ogata believes his client's actions during the Mt. Gox saga were tailored towards minimizing the risk exposure of the platform's users. Ogata's comments come in the wake of the decision of the Tokyo District Court to convict the former Mt. Gox chief on data manipulation charges. However, he was not found guilty of embezzlement and was handed a suspended sentence, which means no jail time unless he is found guilty of another crime within the next 4 years, as he already served a good amount of time in prison the first time. And he was actually given a whole, but you'll see in the documentary, he was given all of the documents of Mt. Gox to go through to defend himself, but they weren't giving him a computer, which was virtually impossible because it was a pile of documents, you know, incredible piles of documents. And all he had was, I guess he says in Japanese jail, all they will give you is an abacus or a calculator to do your calculations on, and it just simply wasn't enough. So they eventually actually released him after, I think, about a year, and he started to defend himself actually using a computer to go through the data. So Karpelès' lawyer expressed delight at the latter ruling of the court, calling it a proper decision. However, the ex-Mt. Gox CEO plans to appeal his conviction on data manipulation charges, as revealed in an email to AP. So during the opening of my trial in 2017, I swear to God that I'm innocent of all charges. I believe appealing to the judgment is appropriate so that I can be judged again in full consideration of all the facts. In a statement quoted by AP, Ogata maintained that Karpelès' actions couldn't be construed as illegitimate. Ogata even went further to state that Karpelès was as much of a victim of Mt. Gox hack as were the platform users, and any guilty verdict was akin to scapegoating his client. So Karpelès trying to appeal the conviction of embezzlement charge. Well, he was found not guilty of that, but appeal the conviction of data manipulation charges, to be precise. Which, you know, at this point is kind of unnecessary. I suppose it's to clear his name, to clear his good name, if he does have a good name. Not really making any decision myself here, but to clear his name of data manipulation charges, but somewhat unnecessary at the same time, because he's giving a suspended sentence, which means no jail time unless he's found guilty of another crime in the next 4 years. So really kind of unnecessary, as long as he just doesn't really do much of anything. He won't have to go back to jail, I suppose. So moving on here to an interesting article. Coinbase leads Wall Street to brave a new world of crypto staking. So be prepared for Tezos on Coinbase or GDAX. It's going to be pumping, and it already is. A nice little secret there. Coinbase Custody is offering staking services to institutional clients, starting with Tezos. Clients' assets will remain inside Coinbase's fully insured cold storage at all times, mitigating risk to investors. And since staking requires some funds to be kept online, Coinbase will put up its own coins, assuming the risk. After deducting Coinbase's fee, clients can expect to earn about 6.6% annually, the firm says. So they're trying to entice its institutional customers into the brave new world of staking crypto assets for profit, starting with Tezos proof-of-stake network. Coinbase is offering its clients the opportunity to return on the XTZ, the blockchain native tokens. The company announced Friday. After deducting Coinbase's fee, investors can expect an annual return of around 6.6%. So Coinbase adding coins here pretty quickly, and I don't even, is Tezos even on GDAX at the moment, or Coinbase Pro? It might be, who knows? But either way, if you look at Coinbase, CoinMarketCap, ooh, so many coin names. Tezos is pumping pretty hard here, 11.55% up. Pretty much the top winning coin because of this news. As you can see, not many other coins are really higher than it at the moment. So this probably won't last long. Probably, who knows? If you're buying in right now would be a bad idea or not. But likely it will be... it'll be pumping here for quite a while, and it's always interesting. At least CoinMarketCap here doesn't say that it's on GDAX. I don't believe it is. I like to call it GDAX still. I like that name a lot better. But either way, it always seems like Coinbase lately adds a coin that has been pumped, as opposed to adding a coin and then it pumps because it's on a new exchange. So that's why people are always angry at Coinbase lately. And I just read a Coinbase tweet a little while ago, and I had to comment on it. It was absolutely glorious, and it shows a picture of Brian Armstrong, and it says, to understand our clients, we have to be our own customers. So basically, they're buying their own assets. And I had to comment on that, that's about a foot and a half away from being entirely illegal. Probably not the best tweet. But nice that you're riding that fine line of legality, Coinbase, buying your own products like that. That's definitely not insider trading or anything. And if it's not insider trading, like I said, it's about this far away from insider trading. Good, nice tweet. Really good tweet, Coinbase. I swear, okay, Coinbase, if you're watching this, you can hire me. Let's go with 300K a year. 300K a year. I'll run your Twitter. I'll manage your PR, or at least I'll just be part of the PR team. Let's go with 300K a year. I am negotiable, plus minus 10% there. We'll have a little spat. We'll go back and forth with the salary. You know what I mean? You might get me for like 270. You know what I mean? But I'll be like, all right, that's fine. But either way, I would have told you in advance. That's not a good tweet. Don't do that. Because the comments on that tweet, absolutely sousy gold. Go check it out, guys. Facebook's blockchain hiring spree continues with 5 new job postings. I've been talking about Facebook coin for a while and the rise of the corporate coin soon. And within 10 years, I know that's seemingly a long time, but I would imagine even sooner than that, even just a few years, we're going to see a lot more corporate coins. We're going to see a lot more companies doing it. For example, there was Western Union that was messing around. I remember in like late 2017, I think, or maybe early 2018, Western Union was messing around with a cryptocurrency, to see if they could send money cross-border, internationally and such, cheaper. And they tried it for a little while, and they actually abandoned the approach. But I feel like if corporations see Facebook coin doing well, which again, mind you, these corporate coins that I'm talking about, which are the future, and I don't mean the future for you and me, like we're going to buy them and then hodl them and they're going to go up in price like Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum or something like that. These are future coins for the corporations. And I just kind of see this going along. And you kind of have to understand that these coins... are really just a current service or product that corporations already offer in the guise of a token or a cryptocurrency or a coin or a token. So they're going to call it Facebook coin. They're going to call it JPM coin. They're going to call it Western Union coin, that sort of thing. But they're anything but. They're not a cryptocurrency. They don't have really a database that we're going to be able to see, like a public ledger. They're not going to be based off of cryptocurrency. There's no need for that. They're more just a digital token that you can just simply program and go, make 1 million of them. Boom, because we got $1 million backing them. That's going to be about it. So mind you, products or services in the guise of a coin, because coin is going to be the new word that people are going to use a lot, and they're going to use this as a medium of exchange so that you're not really sending money internationally. If I were to send money with Facebook coin to somebody in Germany and then they cash that Facebook coin out for euros or something like that, I didn't really send money across the border. Facebook did with their coin, and then they just sort of paid them out on the other end because they got my money on one end. So that's really good for corporations, and this article just shows that they are on a hiring spree, and all of these links here are actually links to their job on whatever on their website. But social media behemoth Facebook's advertising for 5 more blockchain related positions, adding to the 20 positions already posted by the company in the last month or so. The new blockchain related positions, all of which are on the company's based Menlo Park HQ, California, include product manager, business operation manager, data scientist, software engineer, and growth product manager, all about cryptocurrency. So Mark Zuckerberg's been talking a lot about in public about blockchain and cryptocurrency of late, just hyping that fake Facebook coin. And mind you, again, I can't stress it enough. This is a product that already exists. This is a service that already exists on Facebook Messenger. You can send money to somebody using Facebook Messenger to their debit card or to their bank account, and boom, done. Now internationally, that's probably harder. I've never tried it. Actually, I've never really used the service either way, but I know that it exists. And so how it works internationally is probably much harder. But so this is a service that already exists in the guise of a coin that you'll be able to distribute. And I would imagine that if you were to buy, like, let's say 50 of the coin for $50, or probably some like $5 fee or some kind of $2 fee, who knows what it's going to be. You know, so you're going to pay more than what you're going to get, of course. Why else? Because if it was Bitcoin or something like that, they couldn't control that, and they would just have to take a fee of the Bitcoin, and they don't want to do that. That's not as controllable as Facebook coin. So then, you know, that's going to encourage people to send 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 there, that sort of thing, and just sort of parse it out, like the digitalization of money, essentially, you know, the gamification of money. And, you know, I'm willing to bet that they're going to be able to add it to posts as well. So if you post a real dank meme on Facebook, maybe somebody will be like, I really like your dank meme, and they'll give you 1 Facebook coin or something like that, and you'll have some kind of wallet in your settings, in your Facebook settings, where you can go to your Facebook coin wallet, and you'll have, like, you know, 6 coins in there, and it's like, would you like to cash out? And you're like, yes, and it's like, you're unable to cash out without 10 coins, and so that's going to encourage you to buy 4 coins so that just so you can cash out, that sort of thing. Again, the gamification, the corporification of money. Is corporification a word? I don't know. It is now. So this is a thing. This is going to be a thing. And when other corporations see it, if you think a corporation, other corporations that have this sort of service or feature, anything like that, is going to just sit around and be like, no, we don't want to add this to our platform and make $20 billion within a year and a half, you're crazy. I got a bridge to sell you. It's a real nice bridge. It's downtown. It'll be all yours. Traffic won't be able to go over it. You'll be able to just control it. It's your bridge. I'll give you the deed. I'll make it up on a piece of paper. Boom. I sold you this bridge. Bam. I'll take you that. I'll give you that. So moving on to coin market cap, $145 billion market cap, $4,150 Bitcoin. So up another $100, and we're in that precarious stage at the moment where it might dump back down to 4,000 or 3,800. It's been doing this for about a year now, and this is, again, the kind of thing, I say this a lot, but the kind of thing I'd be really glad to be wrong about. But this is just cautious skepticism. This is just realistic skepticism at the moment. And if it flies up to 4,500, awesome. That's the kind of thing I love to be wrong about. But be careful at the moment, as a lot of things are pumping. You can just see some pretty much straight lines on some of these currencies, and that just means it's going to fall down at some point by that equivalent line. When it typically does that, it's not very organic growth. However, Bitcoin growing somewhat organically this time around. Everything up a good few percentage. Not too bad. $146 billion market cap. I think I said that wrong. I think I said 145. But either way, looking pretty good. Starting to come back a little bit, but could dump down to 3,800 as usual, no problem. And 3,800, again, that's just a guesstimate of what's been happening for the past 8 months, almost a year now. So it could be any price below that, but good stuff either way. I like it. You know, going up in price. But that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, helps me out a lot. My social media in the description below. Also, that documentary will be in the description too. Watch that sometime. It's very interesting. But that's all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, I will see you guys next time.